Morning, Laura. I'm on 23rd Street in Lower Manhattan where it is complete darkness. That's because these people down here are without power. They've been like this since Hurricane Sandy hit. I'm actually standing on top of the fire hydrant. That's how high the sand came here in Arverne. Some perspective, we're going to turn off the camera light on top of the camera. Now, as you can see, the only lights that we have are from the police cars and from the taxi cabs and the cars that are going across town. Tonight, it's one of the top things on New Yorkers' mind. That's because gas is at a premium. No power means no gas. And across the street, the line for this gas station stretches for at least half a mile. And the lights aren't even on. People are hoping that this gas station connects to a generator so that way they can get gas.
We just listen about there has putting the generator in because there has no electricity. So we are just waiting from just 2 hours ago.
But this really pales in comparison to this. Here in the Rockaways, people are struggling to get back on their feet.
It's been terrible, man. You see, this street was flowing like the Hudson River. It's flowing all the way down, bringing cars. You see that car, this car over here, this car wasn't parked there. This car was parked all the way down by the beach.
Cars weren't the only thing the floodwaters moved. Down at the beach, the boardwalk collapsed, and parts of it crashed into the Kangar family's garage.
It was unbelievable. It's the wind just kind of slowly, little by little, picked up until it was 80, 90 mile an hour winds.
All our things went out the garage into the neighbor's backyard. Our car spun out into the neighbor's yard, and then
the car was parked right here
just
behind her.
replaced it.
The landscape here in the Rockaways has changed forever.
Be a lot of cleaning up to do. I don't think we could live here again anymore.
Scott and Renata, I'm here on Farrell Street on Long Beach in Long Island. This area was hit hard by Hurricane Sandy. Some of these homes burned to the ground. I'm going to step out of frame here so you can get a full picture. You can actually still smell the charred remains in the air. After Hurricane Sandy hit, fire broke out, and the water was so high here, firefighters couldn't get here to put out the flames.
This was my home that I lived in. My whole life was in there.
This is what's left of Sean Darrow's home on Long Island. Sean and his roommate are surveying the damage today.
Unsalvageable. The tree's still standing, which we were worried about initially coming down. That was our biggest worry, was that tree.
Fire broke out here in Long Beach after Hurricane Sandy hit. This is what it looked like Monday night.
And there was waist-high waters while the fires were raging, so nobody could get here to stop it. It was just a matter of it burning out.
Today, Sean and his neighbors are getting some sort of help.
Fire department!
A lot of devastation.
FEMA search and rescue teams are on the ground going from door to door, making sure everyone is okay.
Fire department!
There's such a widespread damage here in New Jersey as well as some other states that with utilities and everything else, it's going to be difficult.
Neighbors here are staying in shelters like this one on Long Island's North Shore. That's where some Red Cross volunteers from the southern tier are helping.
I spoke to some residents today and they were very thankful. Very thankful. They said they wouldn't know what to do without this shelter here.
Rebuild and reconquer.
Neighbors tell me they're happy they got out alive and they'll start rebuilding as soon as they can. Reporting from Long Island, Walter Smith-Randolph, WNY TV News.
It brings joy and happiness.
That's a feeling many New Yorkers haven't felt since Hurricane Sandy destroyed hundreds of thousands of homes. But the sight of this and this brought a smile to the face of many at the Bowery Mission in New York City.
I think it's amazing. It's amazing. I think that's what makes America so good.
The homeless shelter in Manhattan is housing 3 times the amount of people it typically houses.
We've seen a lot of people that have come to eat at the mission in the last few days that have lost their energy, that have lost their water, and they don't have any food left because everything in the refrigerator went bad.
That's why these supplies from the Southern Tier are so important. A group from St. Mary Our Mother Church in Horseheads was headed to Broadway to take in a show as a part of a mother-daughter trip. The luggage compartment of the coach bus was empty since luggage was not needed for the day trip. Dozens of people came out Friday night and filled the bus with essentials.
People, it was like the Field of Dreams. From 5 to 8, the cars didn't stop. We have so much stuff underneath that we had to put it under the seats on top of the bus and in the storage compartments above.
These supplies will be put to good use at the Bowery Mission, which is also serving hundreds of hot meals to needy New Yorkers. Inside, even Food Network star Sandra Lee was serving up hot plates.
I think it's wonderful that upstate and downstate are together as a family. And I think that that's a beautiful thing. And that's always been kind of, I think, a dream.
I just want to say thank you. You know, this is amazing. When I saw the bus pull up today, you know, I was overwhelmed. You know, we were still not done unloading, so thank you so much. God bless you.
Elmira, New York, you're the greatest. And it shows what we can do. Not one at a time, but when we all put our energy together, we can do anything.